road trip for the Celtics, kicking things off here in this one. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
This is one of those games when you look at your calendar, it's circled before the schedule is even released. So it's one of the best rivalries we have in our league. And guys, this is the one you do not want to miss.
No doubt about it, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, a little chippy at the very least, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Forwards, Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. And it's McGee in at the center position. Now here's Freak, following the miss by Avery Bradley. Here's Blue. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so it's New York with it. Freak with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mayo. Robinson kicks to Freak. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Thomas. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
2 shots. And both free throws good from Freak. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. And it's blocked by Blue. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Green, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The first one falls. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Freak's got 10.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
That was just an amazing play. I mean, you talk about making him reach for thin air. Wow.
Now here's Sullinger. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Now here's Freak after Jared Sullinger's miss. Now Freak, 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
And here's Freak following Jeff Green's 3. And here's Freak, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Bradley passes to Thomas. Back to Bradley. Plenty of space. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Releases from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's 12 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Celtics trail by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Forwards Jeff Green and Jared Sullinger. And it's McGee in at center. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was just a man on a mission. He had 35 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Levine. Rebound, Boston.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity. Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
That ties it up.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for the Knicks. McGee is screened. And stolen by Freak. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lopez, a screen on Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks with possession here. Passes to McGee. Celtics passing it around. Sullinger outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Blue. He's got 12. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 5. Sullinger brings the double team. And it's Freak missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
The drive by Green. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And a wide open look for Freak. New York, no good that time either.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Green's got the game tied up here for Boston. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. It's a tie game in New York. And now...
Well, Carmelo...
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports.
Really an extraordinary game for Freak. 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Blue in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Robinson. Then it's Anthony, and it's Mayo in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. And Green gets it to go. So it's the Knicks now. A 2-point game. Freak with it. For the lead. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 15.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Thomas kicks to Sullinger. Doubled by Blue and stolen by Freak. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Now here's Sullinger. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Good!
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
Here's Blue. 18 points for him. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Great D that time from Thomas. Boston trailing. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Back to Bradley. McGee the pass to Green. Bradley, no one around him. Cans the shot from the wing.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And Freak throws it down.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
McGee is screen. Back to Thomas. Green inside the 3-point line. They get it again. A second chance effort. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thomas got 5 now.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. Now here's Freak. He's got 20. A 3 ball. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the 3-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here is McGee. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Anthony kicks to Freak. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The shot misses, and it's Boston the other way. Bradley dishes to Thomas. McGee is screen. Back to Bradley. The 3. And O.J. Mayo pulls it down.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. Now Freak, he's got 23. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. Freak's got 26 points.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but...
The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Sanders. Thomas Robinson comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Levine. On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Green. And it's Sullinger in at the 5 down low. Here's Blue. Eyes Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And here's Freak. On deep. Green with the rebound.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
Here's Blue following the score by Avery Bradley. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Thomas. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Freak. Freak's got 29.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Thomas sets a screen for Brett. Over in the corner, Green tries a three. It's rebounded by New York. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
Here's Blue. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Crowder kicks to Sullinger. Pulls up. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Blue. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Bradley up top, guarded by Mayo. Boston again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Freak with it. From deep 3-point range, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Freak. With the shot. And again, it's New York.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Celtics trail by 11. Now here's Bradley. Here's Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that brings them to within 10.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, and he's been getting it done. He has 8 points and 5 assists.
And both free throws good for Thomas. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Lopez a screen. And again, another basket there from Freak. Freak's got 38 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for New York.
I agree, Steve. And this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again, he is a special talent.
Hey, guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Rozier the pass to Wallace. Boston again missing. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's Freak missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the dish to Crowder. No good on the three. Now Freak. Puts up a three. Misses there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and